Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on Star Wars, and we're going to be talking about The Last Jedi and about the reactions that have been posted online and the reviews. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, so you don't miss any Star Wars videos, because I do intend to do a lot more. I'm sorry that I didn't get round to doing that many this year. But overall, all the critics absolutely adored this film. There were some small flaws, but there wasn't that many flaws, and apparently it's just an amazing piece of film. So I think that's a great thing going into the actual worldwide audience actually going into it, because people were very optimistic, and of course we are. It's a Star Wars film. So full disclosure, I haven't seen this film yet. I'm seeing it in a couple of days, but from online I've got some sources that I'm going to be quoting in this video, but people are saying it's better than Empire Strikes Back, and I've seen a lot of people saying this online. I've heard it on radio talks, I've heard it on podcasts, I've heard it everywhere. There's a lot of people saying that The Last Jedi is better than Empire Strikes Back. So I'm super intrigued to see what Rian Johnson has done with this film, because he's been hailed as a god, like a savior for the Star Wars franchise, because of what direction he's actually put the Star Wars universe into and how he's actually done it and the way he shot it. So in the past I've loved a lot of his films, and especially Brick, his first ever film, was brilliant. I actually studied in my film class, so I was anticipating this film a lot more than say Rogue One, just due to the fact that I really like this director, and I'm super excited to actually be seeing this film because I think he's a brilliant director and I highly respect him as a creator in the film industry. So apparently online, and this has come from multiple sources, but especially Chris Stuckerman, who reviewed Star Wars The Last Jedi recently on YouTube, and he gave it an A-, and him and other people have said that all the characters in this film work really well, apart from some of the new characters, but apparently some of the main new ones are actually really good. But Rose is apparently one of the only flaws I've actually heard about online from all the reactions. The characters apparently all work great, all the storylines, especially Luke Skywalker. Apparently he's definitely the best thing in the film. Apparently Mark Hamill, this is his performance of a lifetime, and I can definitely see that because of all of the trailers. Barely seen anything of him, and he still looks like the most strong thing in this. I thought he was absolutely amazing in the old Star Wars films, and although Return of the Jedi is not my favorite film, I feel like his performance is great throughout all three films, and he can only get better with age, to be fair, because he's had more experience. So I'm so excited to see Mark Hamill especially, and apparently overall all the performances were absolutely brilliant. So with Rian Johnson directing this film, this is his first Star Wars film. Apparently his vision of the film and what he's actually portrayed to the audience has an excellent standpoint on filmmaking, and apparently it's very Rian Johnson. I'm so happy that the studio Disney didn't actually force too much on him, because Disney is actually known to try and sway the director's actual vision, and I'm very happy that they haven't actually done that with this film. And I felt like maybe The Force Awakens was a bit forced upon by Disney to try and make some money, because it was very similar to the first Star Wars film. And with this, apparently it's a whole new leaf, and according to many sources, Rian Johnson's filmmaking mark is actually down there, and you can tell it's a Rian Johnson film, so that's always great. And also it hits all the Star Wars stuff, all the callbacks that you want. So also, I know in the past Rian Johnson was a massive Star Wars fan, so he's obviously studied these films intensely, because if you know the amount of effort that goes into making a film, you need to have that research. So I'm very happy with how all these reviews have been coming out, all these reactions, saying that Rian Johnson has actually nailed it. So also the lightsaber fights are said to be spectacular during this film, so using wide master shots effectively. So if you don't know what that is, basically what they're talking about is shots from far away where you can see the two bodies fighting with lightsabers. You can see the whole body shot, and it's not close up like it was during the last Star Wars film, The Force Awakens, and J.J. Abrams didn't really utilize that. And apparently the action set pieces in this film is stunning, and I think the use of the wide master shots is actually something that they should definitely carry on utilizing, just due to the fact that it's spectacular seeing these two people fight with lightsabers from afar. So that is it for this video, guys, but I wanted to quickly quote some articles from online and some people that have reviewed it. So Entertainment Weekly calls the film a triumph. Chris Stuckerman gave it an A-. The People website said rebelliously bold. Screen Crush said he made the best Star Wars since Empire Strikes Back, and also IGN said the same thing. But the people saying that it's better than Empire Strikes Back, I actually don't have quotes for them, but I've seen that a lot online and also over podcasts and radio broadcasts over Britain especially, but also abroad. So thank you guys so much for watching. watching. I will have my Star Wars The Last Jedi review out this Friday, so please be sure to subscribe to see more Star Wars videos because I'm going to be covering it more often. So anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.